Good morning, Starseeds. Jennifer Angela, Trans Teravan. This is going to be a reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Ascending. As a reminder, these are general readings and may not resonate with everyone. If the reading does not resonate, be sure to check out your Moon and Ascending signs. Those readings may resonate more with you at this time. Okay, Gemini, today we are doing the Wings of Isis, looking into what is holding you back from moving forward spiritually on your path. So we'll be looking into the main issue holding you back, actions that can be taken, the outcome of taking action, your biggest obstacle to look out for moving forward, and gift and guidance from Spirit. Then we will get advice from the universe and close it off with messages and guidance from the Sacred Light Oracle. Okay, Gemini, it's been an interesting few days. Been preparing for winter. Need to get a new radiator for the van. Do an oil check. I'm leaking oil. Everything always pops up in the winter. So now it's us adjusting to that. Okay. So let's see what's been going on with Gemini as of late. Looking into Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Ascending. What is holding back Gemini from moving forward spiritually on their path? What actions can be taken? What does Gemini need to know? Okay, so today we are using the Heaven and Earth Tarot, and then we will be clarifying with the Runic Tarot. Okay, Gemini. What is holding back Gemini from moving forward spiritually on their path? You have the Three of Swords. Actions that can be taken to move forward. The Moon card. Likely outcome or lesson. The Four of Pentacles. Biggest obstacle to be aware of. The Two of Pentacles. Guidance from Spirit. Eight of Wands. With the Ten of Swords in the overall. And the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this is looking like focused work, Gemini. And it's looking like it's having to do with closing mental cycles, moving away from pain and heartbreak, shadow work, secrets revealed. It has to do with your foundation and needing balance to push forward. Okay, because in your overall... Well, first, major arcanas, we have the Moon card in your actions. This is secrets revealed. Everything in the darkness is illuminated by the light of the moon. So it speaks of shadow work, going into those dark places. And the main issue holding you back, you have the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak, sorrow, pain. And your biggest obstacle is this Two of Pentacles, balance, yin and yang. It's like you're trying to juggle something. So it's like juggling pain and heartbreak and trying to end a cycle. Gift and guidance from Spirit, the Eight of Wands, which is force pushing forward. It's getting your ducks in a row. It's everything being aligned, reading the fine print, dotting your I's, crossing your T's. Okay. And it's focusing on trying to end a cycle, Gemini. Alright, so let's look into the Ten of Swords, which is just mentally overwhelmed. It's the ending of a cycle. It's being done with something. Clarify the Ten of Swords in the overall energy for Gemini. Why is the Ten of Swords here for Gemini? Ten of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. Okay, so the Ace of Swords, that is the opportunity for a new mental beginning, Gemini. Seven of Wands is like, it's a feeling of being blocked or like trying to protect yourself from spiritual attacks. Ten of Wands, it's a burden. It's you carrying all this and needing to use it as power pushing forward. It's either building something or putting this down. And it's looking like you going towards some kind of a truth and having a new mental outlook. Excuse me. So it's using this truth as power pushing forward. Now, the main issue holding you back is this heartbreak, pain, and sorrow. And it's needing to work through this energy, Gemini. Because I've always said, it's the difference between living a hurtful truth and a comforting lie. So it's looking like you are trying to end some kind of cycle of like trying to be closed off and blocked, and it's going with a truth and using whatever this is as power moving forward. But there's some heartbreak that you're holding on to that you need to let go. So let's see what this pain is. Clarify the Three of Swords and the main issue holding back Gemini. Why is the Three of Swords here for Gemini? Three of Swords is clarified by the Three of Swords again. The Lovers and the Devil. Okay, Gemini. The Devil, that's Capricorn energy. That's fear, anxiety, depression, codependency, abandonment, addiction. The Lovers, it's a crossroads, a pivotal decision that needs to be made. It's you needing to decide what path you are taking. Three of Swords, there's that Three of Swords again. Heartbreak, deceit, lies, deception. So it's looking like you are dealing with the pain of a hurtful truth, like some kind of deception, abandonment. It's toxic devil energy, fear, anxiety, like abandonment. And it's you needing to go with the truth now and make a decision to move away from this, Gemini. Now in the actions to be taken, you have that Moon card, which is secrets revealed. It's going into those dark places that we are afraid to confront, Gemini. It's shadow work. It's shedding light on these, taking them out of the dark and bringing them into the light to confront it and heal it moving forward. Okay. Clarify the Moon card and the actions for Gemini. Why is the Moon here for Gemini? What do we need to know? The Moon card is clarified by the Four of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, and the Empress. Okay, Gemini. So this is rest after a battle, putting down the pain, that Three of Swords, and going with the Ace of Swords, truth. So it's actually looking at this, putting it to rest. The Empress, that's rebirth, fertility, the mother archetype. Ten of Pentacles, your physical, financial abundance, health, home, like family. So this could be dealing with the past of the family, like upbringing and pain from that, and looking at this and putting it to rest, Gemini, and having a rebirth and going with truth instead of pain. Or it's feeling the pain, learning from it, and moving forward, Gemini. And the biggest obstacle you're going to have with this is balance, that Two of Pentacles. It's a decision needing to be made. And it has to do with your, in the physical. And in your overall outcome, the Four of Pentacles, it's holding on to something. It's some kind of stability or foundation. And in your gift and guidance, it's actually pushing forward. It's looking at this, making sure everything is aligned and balanced for you to push forward through this. So it's first actually looking at this pain, this toxic energy, and it's choosing a path, and it's choosing to put this to rest, Gemini. It's going in and dealing with this and having a new start, a rebirth with that Empress. That's Taurus energy. Okay. Now, the biggest obstacle in moving forward with this is going to be balance. It's making the decision. That Two of Pentacles, balance of yin and yang. Clarify the Two of Pentacles, the main obstacle for Gemini moving forward. What do we need to know? Where'd you go? Two of Pentacles is clarified by the High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Five of Pentacles. High Priestess, that's Pisces, Cancer energy. It's your intuition. It's the path being shown to you, secrets revealed to you, Gemini. Going with your intuition, your emotion. Wheel of Fortune, the threads of fate. It's taking a chance on luck, Gemini. Five of Pentacles, that sense of abandonment, being left out in the cold, Gemini. So it's needing to balance this and change the fate of this, because it's looking like it's holding you back from moving forward. It's a blockage, that Seven of Wands. It's trying to protect yourself from this, but it's needing to actually feel this, going with the truth. It's something that's hurtful, but it's putting this to rest. And it's a burden, and it's actually taking this and using it as power pushing forward, Gemini. Instead of letting it holding you back, it's actually using this as a catapult. And it's looking like it's a sense of abandonment in the past and not really getting the help you need, always being on your own and relying on self. Okay. Now, in the gift and guidance from Spirit, you have that Eight of Wands, which is force pushing forward, getting your ducks in a row, reading the fine print. It's swiftness. It's a catapult forward. Clarify the Eight of Wands, the gift and guidance from Spirit. Why is the Eight of Wands here for Gemini? Eight of Wands is clarified by the Hanged Man, the Eight of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, Gemini. The Hanged Man, that's non-movement. It's seeing this from a different perspective, Gemini. So Spirit is saying it's not to like take action. It's actually looking at this, reading the fine print. Eight of Swords, that's self-sabotage, overthinking, thinking that you're stuck, but it's you overthinking it and trapping yourself. And then the Ace of Cups, that opportunity for a new emotional beginning, the seed that needs to be planted. So it's, again, speaking of emotion, intuition, and truth, Gemini. And your biggest obstacle, that High Priestess, it's balancing your emotions, the truth that is come forth to you, and you actually moving away from this devil energy, sense of abandonment, self-worth, heartbreak, and it has to do with the family. And it's you overthinking it and letting it stop you from moving forward, but it's actually you needing to look at this and use it as a catapult to push yourself forward. It's like you've gone through all this pain, heartbreak, toxicity, And it's now coming to closing a cycle. And it's like, why give up when you are just about to cross the finish line? It's going with a hurtful truth and leaving that illusion of pain and heartbreak and codependency. And it's going inward and secrets revealed to you, and you going with truth, Gemini. And not overthinking and getting into the mindset of the past and like heartbreak and the self-worth. It's you looking at it in a different way and having a new emotional connection with this to push forward. Now in your overall outcome, you have that Four of Pentacles, which is like you holding on to your stability. Clarify the Four of Pentacles in the overall outcome for Gemini. Why is the Four of Pentacles here for Gemini? Bottom of the deck, the Strength card, Leo energy. It's pushing forward. It's staying calm, cool, and collected, being able to tap into this energy. They say that which does not kill us makes us stronger, Gemini. You are still here and pushing forward. So it is now tapping into this to keep pushing forward. Now the Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Queen of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Six of Cups. So it's you actually stepping into your power with the Queen of Wands, your creativity, your passions, your emotions, and leaving this Five of Cups, this depression, anxiety. It's mourning this loss. And it's from your past, the Six of Cups. It's the family, your upbringing. It's your foundation. So it's actually moving away from the pain and the heartbreak with emotional connections, going with truth, leaving that which no longer serves you, but taking the knowledge to move forward. So it's you actually at a crossroads right now, Gemini. It's choose today who you're going to serve. Do you still want to live in the pain of illusion and delusion and heartbreak, codependency, addictions, fear, anxiety, abandonment, heartbreak? Or are you choosing to put that to rest, face this energy, these emotions, this heartbreak, and grow from that? It's a rebirth. It's going with truth and closing off this painful cycle and using it as a force to push forward. It's you coming into your power and leaving the abandonment issues, the codependency, the overthinking and self-sabotage. It's like you getting out of that mindset of like maybe your self-worth, like not being enough or not being protected. It's deceit and lies that you're moving away from and trying to deal with, but it's seeing it in a different light, Gemini, and using this as a force. Focused work, that Eight of Pentacles. It's like focusing on this to move forward and leave this energy. All right, let's see what the universe has for Gemini moving forward. But it's your crossroads. It's a pivotal decision, Gemini. It's going with self. It's leaving the pain and heartbreak of the past, learning from it, and using it as a catapult to push forward. All right. Messages from the universe for Gemini moving forward on their path. Oh, that one's going to be a rough one to get. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Pentacles again, your physical, financial abundance, having everything you need and more. Oh, that's way over there. Am I going to be able to get that? Yes. And it's looking like it has to do with the family. Okay. Advice moving forward, you have Judgment, the Knight of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. So it's leaving secrets, lies, and deceit. And it's a message of truth moving forward. A judgment call. You have the trumpet. It's a message of knowledge coming through. And it's you needing to make a call on which way you are going, Gemini. So So it's leaving heartbreak, secrets, lies, and deceit and going with truth and making that call to move away from that and use this as a force pushing forward. Okay, let's dive this down with messages from the Sacred Light Oracle. Let's see what spirit guides and guardian angels have for Gemini. Call upon spirit guides, guardian angels to please watch over Gemini with unconditional love. Please guide these messages with our unconditional trust. Please watch over Gemini on their path of spiritual growth. Thank you, spirit guides and angels. We appreciate you. Okay. Messages for Gemini moving forward on their path. What does Gemini need to know? Tibetan fire serpent. Seeking a higher truth, Gemini. Discernment, a better path. Authority. So it's actually going with the truth of knowledge, Gemini, and using this as a force. It's a catapult. Like I've been saying, it's going with this truth and using it as power to push forward. Okay, Gemini. Snakes have always been viewed as sacred medicinal creatures. The very shedding of their skin is connected to transformation, healing, and immortal life. The Tibetan fire serpent heals the spiritual state of its recipient. Its energy flows in an upward spiral with intense power and magnification. When the fire serpent rises, its energy unlocks, releasing blocked and stagnant energy as it ascends from the base chakra. By transmuting energy, it cleanses the spirit on a cellular level. A master of the first ray, Almora assists with grounding this sacred energy into the lower chakras and opening those towards the crown to create balance and harmony within the physical, mental, and spiritual bodies. So it's this base foundation holding you back, and it's this shock of knowledge to the crown. It's a truth, and it's you going with this truth now to stay balanced and grounded. Ascended Master Almora chooses to share the wisdom of the ancients with those who seek a higher truth, emphasizing self-mastery. Almora suggests you unclutter your life with authority and discernment. Fire up, Gemini. Determination and perseverance will help shake up rigid ideas and open experiences so you are living life at its fullest. You were born to thrive, not just survive, Gemini. Visit your sacred space to activate the sleeping serpent and ground your heart and anchor your spiritual self. Your needs have changed over time, and so should your daily practice. Be brutally honest with yourself. Life is about showing up. Be there. Be present. You are never too small to make a difference, Gemini. You are the center of the universe. You are the center of your universe. Is your sun shining, Gemini? Affirmation. I release old energy with love and gratitude. I am free to explore my heart's desire. So it's you actually needing to go with the truth and get back to your heart and emotions, because it's looking like you could have blocked this off because of pain and heartbreak from the past. And it's you now letting emotion back in, going with truth, and living in the truth of the pain that was in the past. But it's using that knowledge as a force to push forward, Gemini. So this is what I have for you, Gemini. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, be sure to hit a like button, send me a comment, let me know what you're thinking. Also, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you are notified when I post your next reading. Love and light, Gemini. Have a good one. Bye.